Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we've got a whole range of Road Angel dash cams, specifically the Halo range. And what we're going to be doing is taking 5 separate videos to review these one by one. So we'll go through each individual dash cam. Hopefully, if you like any and you want to proceed with the purchase, Road Angel's been kind enough to actually give us a discount code for our viewers. So make sure you use the code CRD20 for 20% off. In this video, we're going to start off with the Halo Go, which is Road Angel's entry-level dashcam. So it retails at £100 and it is basic in terms of the functionality that it provides. So basic dashcam recording, it's 1080p, doesn't have GPS or any telematics data, etc. It takes a simple micro SD card and is a front-only camera. So should be pretty good. I mean, at £100, let's see how it actually compares and how easy it is to use. Worth mentioning, guys, it has got a 3-year warranty on it, so something that's pretty good, especially when you need support. So let's jump on in and see what's included within the box. You've got your quick start guide, which is actually pretty rare nowadays. You've got the actual dash cam itself, which is a standard cylindrical design. It's got the camera on the front, something that resembles a speaker on the side, so when we plug it in, we'll actually see whether it's got a speaker. And then under this flap here is where the micro SD card goes in. So it supports up to 128 gigs. So at a 1080p resolution, that should allow for quite a lot of hours of footage. And then finally, you've got the power cable up there, which is a micro USB. And then finally, you have a spare 3M sticky pad, a 12-volt USB charger, and then your power cable. So this is USB with the micro USB end on that side. So guys, with that said, let's quickly jump in and show you how to install this. Right guys, I've got the Halo Go in my hand. Basically everything's ready to go. I've already put the SD card within there. We've got the USB cable, so I'm going to be using the pry tool to feed this in. So the first step with always installing a dashcam is finding a area where you want it mounted. Ignore this one for a second, that's my permanent one that I've got within this car, but we're going to be mounting it next to it. So to keep things simple, I'm actually going to mount this on the camera housing, it's like so, and then we will rotate it as needed to get the best viewing angle there. So the way I'm going to route the cable in this particular instance is in the roof lining there, pull it back, tuck it, basically following the same wiring that I've got here. So along the front, down there, across the front of this pillar here, so you can use the pry tool to pull that forward. Just show you exactly how that would work. You can see just like that, that gives you enough play to drop the cable down there. And then if I open the door, you can see I can follow the rubber down, straight down here, across. This one's obviously popped out, so I will tuck that back in, across all the way around here, which you can see that's where my existing dashcam comes and plugs in into the 12-volt socket. Alternatively, I can use these USB sockets, but this is what I use for the CarPlay and Android Auto, so I'm just going to go into here for now. Right, so as you can see there, I've got the cable fed through for now. A little bit of tidying up needed to be done there, but we are good to go. You always want to stick this on last, so there's a reason behind that. The first thing you're going to want to do is actually power it up, connect it through the app, and then make sure that you've got a good viewing angle before. What you don't want to basically do is stick it on and then realize, uh-oh, it's not got the best view out there, so we'll need to take it off. So let's power this up and then we'll get started with the app connection. So just plugged it in and you can see the
Halo Dashcam active.
Well, first there's a audio sound, which is pretty good actually, to tell you that it's active and it's working, and then you can see the status LED on the back there, so that should be working. Now let's try connect the app to it and see what the view's like. Right guys, so the first thing you want to do is go to your app store, your Play Store, search for Road Angel Halo, and then download the app. I've obviously got it installed already. When you go into it, you want to click Add Camera, and then it's basically going to take you into your Wi-Fi settings, because you'll need to connect to the camera via Wi-Fi. So we'll just click Connect and just give it a couple seconds. There you go, Halo Go, it's picked it up. So we'll go to that. Using your quick start guide, it does actually give you the password, but it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and then 0. So literally along the row. Press connect. Alright, so there you can see it's connected. Now if we go back to the app, it's connecting to the camera. So it's suggesting you change your password for the Wi-Fi. Obviously, guys, it goes without saying you should do that, but I'm just going to go change it later. For now, I've just realised that, like a numpty, I've still got the black protective film on the camera here, so I'm just going to take that off. And then what you can see over here is we've got our dash cam working, so everything's there. Apologies, I had the little cover on there beforehand. Now what you want to do is basically find where I was going to stick it on the mirror housing, so like there, and have a look at what kind of viewing angle that gives you. So if I go here, that should give me a viewing angle of the majority of the car. About there. So just to give you what that looks like, and what I'm going to do at this point is actually remove the 3M backing tape and we'll stick the dash cam on. Right, so that's fully mounted, and you can see pretty much here that that's the dash cam up and running. So it looks pretty clear from the phone at least, and this is pretty real time. So if I go here, you can see what's pretty much happening there, right? So pretty good stuff. Let's see what else you can do on the app. Let's have a look at the settings that you have within the camera. So going into it, you can change the camera settings, so we'll just do that. Camera name you can mess around with. Camera password you can reset it, obviously, if you don't want the existing one. Camera volume, and it gives you a little chime like so, just to tell you what the volume level is. So right at the start, when I powered it in, it gave the halo active. It's basically allowing you to change the volume settings of that. You can set the camera resolution. If you want more storage, go down to 720p, but I wouldn't suggest that. I think a minimum should be 1080p. And then in the advanced settings, you're able to specify the date and time display, whether you want the startup sound, and how you want any parking mode videos to be stored. So you can have them shrunk down, or you can have an ordinary video. But obviously if you have an ordinary video, it'll be filling up your memory card a lot quicker. So guys, all that's left to do is actually go out, create some files. So obviously just plugged it in, so this is brand new, fresh. So let's go out, have a drive, and I'll hopefully show you some nighttime footage as well, just to give you an idea of how good the entry-level Road Angel camera's night vision capabilities are. Right guys, so once you're into it, you can see we've got this drag left to playback. So if you just wanted to stream a different set of videos, all you do is click down here, drag it back, and then you've got your date at the top along with the time. So you can see it's continuously been recording, and basically if you were to stop like there and click into it, just as quick as that, you can see now it's basically streaming. So this is completely wirelessly. The alternative option obviously is you can remove the memory card from the unit, plug it into a PC, but so far I have to say I'm pretty impressed with how quick this is to play back. And then of course if you wanted to download the file, simply just press download and download the video files, and you can see it's literally downloading it. So once this is done, you'll be able to play it back. But like I said, the quicker way is actually just to take the memory card out and go away and plug that into your computer. So you can see it's doing roughly 2.4 megs a second, and it's showing you how much it's done. So it's done 16 seconds, well, it's done 40 seconds worth of downloaded so far, and that's pulled down 22 seconds off a 3-minute clip. So I'm not going to bore you with this any longer. The next clip will be effectively showing a nighttime clip and a daytime clip, and then I'll just put some commentary over the quality, and then we'll wrap up this video. Right guys, so just starting off with some in-town driving, you can see the camera is actually pretty clear, so the colors are really nice and vibrant, and it's doing a pretty good job picking up detail at low speeds, so you can easily make out the number plate on the car in front. You can see the pedestrians moving, so far so good at low speeds. But let's go and now look at high speeds. So this is now on a dual carriageway. What we're doing is traveling at roughly 50 miles per hour. This will give you an idea of how it deals with fast moving traffic. So again, nothing really major to worry about. The detail's still there, so I'll just slow this down for a second, and you can see as you take a freeze frame, you can still read the number plates, etc. So it's pretty good. The only criticism that I've noticed when watching this on playback is the camera seems to be struggling with moving in and out of light and dark areas. So I'm trying to show this now going through a tunnel, so you can see it's overexposed for a second, then underexposed. So as I'm coming out of this tunnel, you can see it's really struggling to focus on what's going on. But again, I'm not sure, this is probably not unique to this particular dash cam. But the problem at night is further exaggerated. So this was obviously on a rainy day, which most dash cams will struggle with, but you can see it's really struggling to get the focus right on the number plates. Everything's blown out of proportion. Some of the critical details you want aren't really visible. So in a second, you'll actually see a police car coming down the road, and you'll just see it's pretty hard to see anything. But other than that, to be honest, at night when it's not raining, which I'll show you in a few seconds, the recording's pretty decent, to be honest. So here we go. Here's the police car pulling up, and you can see it's blowing everything out of proportion, and even the oncoming headlights. So just bear that in mind. So overall, I think this dash cam's actually pretty good for a budget entry level. So you obviously get the application included, which is really well thought out, and it's really easy to set up, etc. Connect to Wi-Fi, pull your recordings off, or go and connect it into your computer. The video quality is actually really good. I know I've commented on the exposure and the underexposure elements, but again, I'm not sure whether that's unique just to this dash cam. I think all of them will struggle to some degree. Make sure you give this one a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you want to stay tuned for the follow-up dashcam videos, and leave a comment down below, guys. And remember, use CRD20 for 20% off. Thanks for watching.